So, welcome back to another episode of the POC Talkshow, guys, the pillar of content where we talk about productivity, tech, and life. And today we have Blazer and me as speakers, and we're going to talk about programming, or more like the specific question: what should a beginner do before they start learning programming or get into computer science? And just to give you a recap, my name is Long. I'm a software engineer actually focusing on data. That's why I'm a data engineer working in a real estate company. And then we have Blazer or Julio. And he is also a software developer who focuses on Flutter, actually, mobile app development. And yeah, so what I would tell somebody who wants to get into tech, like imagine you are somebody who has nothing to do with tech and you saw somebody coding because your brother, your friend, or uh, some hacking video inspired you to learn that. Uh, I would give you the advice that before you do that, figure out why you want to code and what you actually can do with code or when you can program, and then figure out what kind of fields exists. Okay, so that's the first step which I would advise myself if I could talk to myself again. So what would you say, Blazer? And welcome.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting question, and most people tend to skip it or they just go unnoticed and they don't look at that.
Yeah.
Like you mentioned, I would say do your research, try to find out what you're getting yourself into. Let's say you want to do mobile development, like find out what mobile development is and the requirements, and you can also check into other fields like data science or web development. Like really research, ask people who are already there,
Oh
people
yes.
who recently entered, people who are there like for a decade, 2 decades. That will really help. So the more information you get, the better. But you should also be careful. There's a lot of information out there that can mislead you or make you think that yeah, you're in the wrong place. But no. And I think also kind of getting rid of most misconceptions will help a lot because there's quite a lot of misconceptions out there.
Like, what
Uh,
is the biggest misconception about computer science or programming for you, or which you know
uh,
about?
I think this one is turning almost into a meme, but it's kind of you need to be really good at math
Oh.
so you can, yeah. I mean, if you want to do intense, I don't know, image processing or AI stuff like that, yeah, you will need math at some point. But for the most part, 1 plus 1 is enough. You will know what to do.
Yeah, I think that's totally that's a good point actually. Like most people think you really need to be good in math, but from my point of view, even if I'm Asian, guys, I sucked at math. Although I crushed the math exams in
Yeah.
my last classes back then, but only because I studied, you know. But for the basic programming or just to get started, you don't need to be any good in math. And yeah, except if like Blazer already said, if you want to go like from my perspective, also in data science, right? That requires a lot of math and statistics. Not even I am aware of all of that. But yeah, so that's the thing which you should think about.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you something else,
So
Blazer.
yeah,
Like
I
when you
also had a
say
question, but yeah, go ahead.
when you say do some research, right? Like
Hmm.
how do they know what to do? Like what does it mean to research? Let's wrap this up quickly.
Yeah. Basically, I was gonna ask a similar question, but if you wanna research or what we mean by research, go to Google, type what you want. For example, what is software development? Who does software development? Why is software development important?
What can you do with
Questions,
code?
yes, questions like this, and you will get your answer. And I
Nice.
think that can kind of be the summary.
Nice, man. Thank you. So I think that's all I wanted to say, and same for you. So thank you, Blazer, for this POC episode, and say your last famous words.
yeah, do your research, find out good stuff, and there's the history.
Thank you, man. Peace.